All right, what is going on out there, peeps? Again, as usual, I spent some time today going over a few things that are happening in Vietnam. And there's a reason why when I go over any kind of news concerning the Vietnam Dong, I like to just make sure to share with everybody that, look, there are two options for you. Here's what I run into a lot inside the group. When the RV happens, when the reinstatement happens, when the global currency reset happens, and you get your money, what are you going to do with your money? This is why I share this information. These are just my ideas. These are my opinions. And then I share with you why. I show you the articles so that you can see what I'm talking about. There is a lot of opportunity both in Iraq as well as Vietnam, long-term investments. So I'm not talking about the currency. I'm just talking about long-term investments, especially in the area of mutual funds. Now, don't get me wrong, the currencies are going to revalue. There's going to be a global currency reset. So you could benefit from owning the currencies both of the Iraqi dinar as well as the Vietnam dong. But what I'm saying to you is just don't, crap your money away. Don't do that. If you plan everything out right, you should be able to stay very well to do, in some cases very rich, the rest of your life. I've already did many videos showing you where a huge portion of people who've came across millions of dollars, 86% of them are usually broke within the first 5 months of getting their money. What I'm trying to do is share with you information to help you avoid that situation. Find other opportunities out there in which you can benefit from. So if you get millions of dollars, let's just say, I'm just making this a round number. Let's say you get $10 million. If you can't find a way to invest, 3 to 4 of those $1 million for some time down the line, then you actually don't deserve to have the money. All right, seriously, you should be investing in yourself, investing in your siblings. Well, not so much your siblings, much as your kids. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, but I got kids. So invest in your kids, invest in you, invest in your futures so that they don't have to work. This is how the rich stay rich. They pass knowledge down, they pass resources down to one another so that the kids never have to work and that they stay in power. And look at us, we don't know how to manage money. We're not taught in school how to manage money. So we end up screwing it off. This is why you see so many of these so-called multi-million-dollar lotto winners end up flat broke in no time. They call it the curse of the super lotto winners. Okay, so look, let's think about or entertain other options outside of the currencies themselves, although the currency is a great investment. Okay, quick reminder, there is Pimpy's investment chat. It's the same as YouTube channel. For all you newbies, come here, we talk about investments, foreign currencies, as well as gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. For those of you who are into the whole conspiracy side of thing, we have this right here, the hidden things in front of your eyes. It does have its own YouTube channel as well. But let's get into Vietnam and why I'm showing you Vietnam. This also affects the dong short term. That is, the stronger their economy becomes, the stronger their dollar becomes. Okay, so SCIC aims to disperse annual investments up to 16 trillion Vietnam dong. It sounds like a lot of money, don't it? Okay, first of all, when I see solar panels, always the first thing that pops into my head is investing into silver, because they need silver in order to make solar panels. So as the world turns more towards alternative energies and they start going towards solar panels, you're looking at a scarcity, and that's why you should invest in silver. Inside Pimpy's investment chat, there are people, a ton of them, posting pictures of all the silver that they're buying. Man, I can't tell you how exciting it is to see, because those people are going to be able to first of all, protect their wealth, but second of all, gain wealth from a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's just fun to play with and fun to look at. The State Capital Investment Corp, that's the SCIC, that's the company you should consider investing in, has targeted disbursement investments of 13 to 16 trillion Vietnam dong. That's equivalent to 561 to 690 million US dollars annually to focus capital on key industries and sectors to promote economical growth. Listen what they're saying. They're promoting economical growth. Vietnam has been expanding, and they're going to expand even further. China is so pissed about all the companies pulling out of China all these corporations around the world and putting them into Vietnam and India, that they're picking fights with these people. Literally, they're trying to start wars with India, and they're trying to start wars with Vietnam. That's why the United States sent over two destroyers and one battleship, and now I believe the USS Kennedy is over there in the South China Sea. So it's aircraft carrier. So, anyways, nonetheless, SCIC General Director said that the SCIC's investment strategy for 2020 through 2025 and towards 2035 to complete its goal of becoming the government's strategic investors. Maybe you should consider investing into SCIC long term. It's out there, and you have the ability to invest in it. Let me get the dang words out of my mouth. At present, the SCIC is studying investing in some key state-owned projects that need capital, such as the airport, North-South Expressway, Vietnam's airlines, the PV gas, and buying shares at some big banks and enterprises. So, look, this company's diversifying in their investments, okay? And they're anticipating paying out some pretty big funds. The SCIC will seek investment opportunities in the domestic economy and local enterprises and disperse investments to key economical sectors that need state capital. The sectors also include high technology, digital economy, energy, high-tech agriculture, key infrastructure projects, and finance and banking. So look, at SCIC is one of those companies you should consider investing into over the next 20 years or so. So when you get all your money, think about these types of companies. Don't get me wrong, go out and have fun. I'm going to. But at the same time, I know that if I want to continue to live without working the rest of my life and live comfortably, as well as my kids, I got to make sure to make all the smart moves and right moves to keep that going. So, Tianhua organizes investment promotion conference this year. About 34 projects with a total capital of 350 trillion Vietnam dong. Sounds like a lot, don't it? So, 15 million US dollars are expected to receive investment decisions or investment agreements in the Thanh Province Investment Promotion Conference. At the conference held on Wednesday, the Provincial People Committee, that conference would run on Friday and Saturday. 19 of the 34 projects would receive decisions approving investment policies or investment registration certificates, while other projects would see the signing of investment agreements. So it looks like some big things are getting ready to pop off. Tianhua, who also created the most favorable conditions for investors to gain investment efficiency in this province. So look, again, there's another area for you to consider. Just throwing it out there. We're thinking long term now, okay? At the Province Investment Promotion Conference in 2017, 31 projects received investment decisions with a total capital of $6 billion US dollars. Up to now, 15 of them are under construction, while 7 other projects are clearing ground. A total disbursement investment reached $5 billion US dollars. So there is a ton of opportunity still in Vietnam, to the point where China has been picking on them. Literally picking on them. That's what they do. They don't want to lose the business that they had gained before the Rona. They unleashed a virus that affected the economies of people around the world who are now looking for war reparations from China. But nonetheless, Prozy receives $25 million investment. So real estate technology platform Prozy has completed its $25 million US dollar Series A funding round from 2 investors. That's Gaw Capital and SoftBank Ventures Asia. The funds will be used for developing new products, simplifying transactions and logistics to streamline the entire real estate lifecycle, such as trading, renting, and managing landed houses and apartments. That's a pretty good app, if you ask me, man. You know what I mean? If you got one-stop shop where you could do it all, that's what you're looking for. And real estate is a serious investment over in Vietnam, especially when it comes to warehouses and storage units that are already made or have them built. And then huge office spaces are another one. So founded in 2016, Prozy is a real estate trading platform providing services in buying, selling, renting, managing houses, and giving financial advice and legal assistance. Previously, investors in Popsy in the previous rounds included Next Billion Ventures, RHL Venture Breeze, FEBE Ventures, R Square, and Asigna. Okay, so look, this is something that's definitely going to be a biggie over there in Vietnam. I've done many videos saying that one of the hottest commodities or one of the hottest things to really invest in over in Vietnam is definitely real estate. I actually went on and watched several videos. People are renting condos over there in Vietnam. So you could get a decent one for like $600 a month, but just spend a little more at $1,000 a month. All utilities paid. It has a gym. It has a rooftop pool, and it's right on the beach for $1,000 a month. There's people I know in San Jose that are paying over $3,000 a month for a closet-sized apartment. It's ridiculous. And for just 1/3 that price, they can have an entire condominium. That's pretty dang big over there in Vietnam. So yeah, I like watching those kinds of things because these are places that, one, I want to invest in, but two, is also a place that I definitely want to go visit. Anyways, I share this information because it's really, really super important. There's some big things getting ready to happen to the world economic-wise, so let's keep an eye on it. So when the time comes and you get your money, as people call them, it's called a blessing for a reason. But it isn't a blessing if you just go screw it off. Don't be selfish. Think long-term for yourself. It would be cruel to yourself to have that much money and then be dirt poor again within 5 months. Okay, don't do that to yourself. All right, you guys, I like sharing this information because it's important. Like I said, Vietnam and as well as Iraq both have some long-term investment opportunities that I think you should take advantage of. Anyways, I just thought I would share them with you like I always do because it's important. All right, I'll catch you later.